Well, holy flippity flip flop flapping smokes, everyone. Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies is crashing and crashing hard right now. And in today's video, I'm going to break down exactly why it is crashing, how bad this crash could get, and we're also going to go over previous cycles to see where we are in the cryptocurrency cycle right now. So go ahead and type 1 in the chat if my mic is working well. It's been a while since I've streamed on this channel. Just make sure all the streaming software is working well. Thanks, Alex, and thanks, Speed Killer. And we'll go ahead and get into the video. I'll just give it maybe 1 minute for everyone to join. Thanks, Thomas. Thanks, Jake. Thank you, Lola. Awesome. Because this isn't my first rodeo in crypto. I've been in crypto since about 2015. I've seen many cryptocurrency crashes. I've seen ones much worse than this. And I've been pretty consistent with how I've been able to call cycles. Not obviously exactly, but I've been able to get a good range. And that's all you can do. Because anyone on YouTube saying that they know exactly when the market is going to be at the top and the exact price it's going to be at the bottom, they're lying to you. No one really knows exactly, but we can use data, we can use previous cycles to get a good idea of where we are. Bill, g'day, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go ahead and bring it up, just what's happening in crypto right now. So we can see Bitcoin has fallen below $90,000. It fell to around 87,000 and it's now bouncing, but that's up from its recent high on the week of around $100,000. So we can see it's a pretty significant pullback for Bitcoin. But you know what's funny? I've seen many people say, you know, this crash is so bad, they can't handle this crash or they can't take the pain anymore. It's probably because they're in altcoins, and that's something I do not recommend. That's just too speculative. There is good projects out there, but a lot of the time they promise you the world and then give you Google Maps and tell you to figure it out. So we're going to go over where we are in the Bitcoin cycle. We'll go over some altcoins and some macro news on why this is happening in the Bitcoin sector. But if you look at one of my old videos from 3 years ago, the last bear market we had in crypto, I had this video title you can see here 3 years ago. Bitcoin flash crash below 30,000, confirming the bull run is over. And that was definitely correct. And look at this, guys, here. How much it crashed in 1 day? 28% in 1 day. So if people think this crash is bad, which in dollar terms it is very bad, they haven't seen anything yet with cryptocurrency. It can definitely get a lot worse. A lot of these altcoins, they can dump 95% and never get back to their all-time highs. Again, you know, this isn't my first cycle in crypto. I've seen many cycles before. And this is still a very new industry. It's a very new technology, cryptocurrency. We've got hundreds of years of data to look back at the stock market. We've got thousands of years of data to look what's happening with gold and silver. But more modern times, hundreds of years of data with gold and silver to look at cycles. But with Bitcoin, we only have about 15 years worth when, you know, really started to become mainstream with cycles. So we can see here Bitcoin has fallen to around 89,000. We can see Ethereum's dumped more, about 9% to 2,400. And I've seen a lot of people get into XRP this cycle, which, you know, they got some cool things they're doing with the banking sector, but I've never been a big fan of it. We can see what happened in the first cycle. This was before their case with the Securities and Exchange Commission that was pumped and dumped in 2018 to around $3.30 dumped, and then in 2021 it was pumped and dumped again, and now I think it will dump again this cycle. Now I did say a couple of weeks ago that I think the bear market for cryptocurrency will be around mid this year, and again, you're never going to time it exactly, but that is a good time frame, I think, for this bear market to begin. Now, the thing with XRP, what maybe some people don't know is what you have to look at with the market cap and the circulating supply. There is 58 billion XRP circulating right now, but they actually have a total supply of 99.9 billion, or a max supply of 100 billion. So a lot more XRP can be issued and add to the supply and suppress the price. Just for a lot of, I see there's a lot of new investors getting into XRP. Unfortunately, a lot of them brought it close to the top. And with a lot of, again, like Solana, it's actually got a use case because a lot of these meme coins that presidents are using to make, they're using the Solana chain, using Solana technology. But again, a lot of these projects will dump 90% or at least 80% during the bear market. And many of them won't come back. You know, Tron, I remember that in 2016. Chainlink, pretty interesting project. Stellar, but a lot of these, Litecoin, it's never going to see the glory days of what it did in 2015 and 2016. But let's have a look at some news, what's really been happening. And I think this was kind of, you know, peak of the market. You need to understand market psychology. When presidents like Trump and then the Argentinian president, Javier Milei, started creating meme coins, you could probably say, okay, this is a sign we're at the top. And we can go ahead and look here. We can see it pumped just before Inauguration Day, and all it's done is just gone lower and lower and lower. And his wife's coin, Melania coin, that has, you know, pumped to $13, and it's just gone down and down and down to 90 cents. So this, I don't know why Trump did this. He's obviously very wealthy. He had no reason why he had to do this. He didn't need the money. And it's just really, you know, hurt his reputation a bit. And it's also hurt the cryptocurrency market by people looking at, you know, people just, it seems like everyone now is just creating a meme coin to pump and dump. And this is another key indicator that we were close to the top. We also had the Bybit hack. And this is what I think is probably dumping the market now. There was the biggest hack and heist after 1.5 billion theft from Bybit. Now, like gold, where people say if you don't hold it, you don't own it, it's the same with crypto. It's in crypto, they say not your keys, not your crypto. You need to hold your own, you need to self-custody your own Bitcoin. Again, I don't really speculate much into altcoins besides, you know, if I'm a bit bored and want to do some trading, but that's just pure speculation. If you want to not want to lose your coins, no matter how big the exchange is, you need to self-custody your Bitcoin. So I think whoever's got a hold of this may be liquidating right now, and that's what's causing some of the flash crashes right now. But purely, I think we are either already seen the top, we may have one more run up, but I think we're pretty much at the top right now in this cycle. I wanted to go through previous cycles because what I've talked about in the channel before, again, I talked about it in this video 3 years ago. It's called the 4-year cycle. That's what cryptocurrency investors have noticed so far in cryptocurrency in the very short period of data we have since it was created since 2009, and it didn't really become, you know, really put on investors' radar till 2013. So really only 12 years of people starting to take it serious. And then even again, it's only become bigger and bigger and more mainstream now. But they've noticed that there is a 4-year cycle. We can see here in 2016, it kind of bottomed out around April. And what we have in this 4-year cycle is an 18 to 24 month bull market, followed by an 18 to 24 month bear market. We can see here it bottomed around 2016, mid 2016, and it peaked late 2017. So again, that goes along with the 18 to 24 month bull market. We can see here it peaked late 2017, early 2018, and then it bottomed around late 2018, early 2019. So again, another 18 months. And then after that, once it bottomed, It then peaked again in 2021. So that goes along with our 18 to 24 month bull market. And then from there, in November, 2021, when it peaked, it dropped here until January 2023. So again, another roughly 18 to 24 months. And this bull market's really gone from the lows of 16,000. So again, anybody that brought around 20,000 to 30,000 is still up massively. Nothing to worry about. But unfortunately, a lot of people did get in around the $60,000 range. We can see here it bottomed around January 2023, and then it peaked. It peaked January 2025. So that's a 2-year bull run, and for crypto, that's pretty long. So according to the 4-year cycle, this bull market is pretty much coming to an end. We don't know exactly the day it will happen. Nobody knows. You know, you see all these people, these big, huge institutions will put out these predictions that have hundreds and hundreds of economists, analysis, investors doing analysis all day, paying the millions and millions of dollars. Even they can't get it right. So any YouTubers on YouTube are not going to get it exactly right as well. But this is the basics, what we've seen with cryptocurrency right now. A 4-year cycle of approximately, every cycle is a bit different, 18 to 24 months bull market, followed by 18 to 24 months bear market. It is bounced off, again, for those that are just joining, around $87,000. So it was down around 7-8% today. I think this is due to a lot of sentiment with a lot of these meme coins that have been issued. People saying this is a top signal. Also, too, what I use myself, because the industry I'm in is YouTube, social media. When I see cryptocurrency videos go from 20,000 views during the bear market, and then all of a sudden I see cryptocurrency altcoin videos getting 200,000 views, 1 million views. Whenever you see the biggest YouTubers, whenever you see mainstream media talking about stories of people that have made 10, 20x their money in these cryptocurrencies, I can say, okay, we're getting close to the top here. This is, kind of like what they talk about during the Great Depression. When the shoe shine boy starts talking about stocks, you know it's getting close to the top. G'day, Jake. Thanks for watching. So that's just my thoughts on why cryptocurrency is flash crashing right now. I think we're getting close to the end. Obviously, with this hack, I think there's been some people that are liquidating those assets that they've stolen. Obviously, there's not enough liquidity to absorb it. We also did get some macroeconomic news that Trump is going to go ahead. At least he's saying it for now. He has changed his mind with his tariffs on Canada and Mexico. That's more bearish macroeconomic sentiment. Consumer inflation, CPI, that was very, very hot. The one that came out in February at 0.5%, much higher than the Federal Reserve likes, so it may not be rate cuts or maybe even rate increases. But this is just my thoughts on what's happening in the markets, everyone. What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. I'll see you all in the next video.